Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, guys. Let's dive into what might be one of the most surprising and game-changing rumors we've seen this offseason. It's about Derrick Henry potentially heading to the Green Bay Packers. And honestly, if this deal goes down, it could completely reshape the NFC North and have huge implications for the Packers' Super Bowl ambitions. Yes, that's right. Derrick Henry, the powerhouse running back from the Baltimore Ravens, could soon be wearing green and gold, and the details surrounding this trade are just as intriguing as the player himself. We're talking about a blockbuster swap, Henry for a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-rounder in 2026. This isn't just a minor move, it's a statement, and it could set the tone for Green Bay's entire 2024 season and beyond. To understand how significant this is, we need to look at Henry's recent performance and what he could bring to the Packers. As many of you know, Derrick Henry is not just a running back, he's a freight train. At 31 years old, he's still in his prime, and his style of play remains as dominant as ever. In the 2025 season, despite some injury setbacks that limited him to just 16 games, Henry racked up an impressive 280 carries for 410 yards, averaging a solid 50 yards per carry and scoring 14 touchdowns. His ability to carry the load and grind out tough yards is what makes him a nightmare for defenses. He's a true bell cow back, capable of taking over games, especially in the cold and tough conditions that typically favor a runner with his power and vision. And it's not just this season. Henry's career numbers speak volumes. Over 130 games played, more than 11, 0 rushing yards, and 110 rushing touchdowns. His long runs, many over 50 yards, showcase his breakaway ability, and his durability, despite some injuries, has been remarkably consistent. His profile fits perfectly with what the Packers want to build, a balanced physical offense that can control the game on the ground and open up opportunities for Jordan Love through play-action passes. Imagine a backfield with Henry, who can reliably pick up yards at will, combined with the emerging weapons on the outside and a solid offensive line. It's exactly what Green Bay needs to take the next step and become a true contender again. Now you might be wondering, why would the Ravens trade Henry? Well, reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter suggest that Baltimore is in a bit of a transition. With an 8-9 record in 2025 and some cap space issues, they're looking to shed some assets to free up cap room, especially to extend Lamar Jackson. Baltimore is prioritizing their defense, which allowed an average of 26 points per game, not terrible, but not enough for a team aiming for deep playoff runs. Derrick Henry, who's making around $16 million this year, is at that age where a trade makes sense for both sides. The Ravens get draft picks that can help them rebuild or retool, while Henry gets a fresh start with a team that can maximize his talents. From Green Bay's perspective, bringing in Henry would be a game changer. The Packers averaged around 95 rushing yards per game in 2025, a decent number but one that could be significantly improved with a back of Henry's caliber. His addition would give the Packers a true power back that defenses would have to respect on every snap, especially in tough weather conditions, which are a staple in Green Bay. Plus, Henry's durability and ability to handle a heavy workload would help keep the offense balanced and fresh, especially during the grueling parts of the season. His presence could also help open up play-action opportunities, similar to how Saquon Barkley's impact boosted the Eagles' aerial attack last year, adding around 140 yards through the air. And let's not forget about the impact on the defense. When the offense can control the clock and keep the opposing offense off the field, it gives Green Bay's defense a much-needed breather. This can be critical in close games and during playoff pushes. With Derrick Henry in the backfield, the Packers could see a reduction in fatigue and missed tackles. Henry's physical style forces defenses to bring multiple guys to bring him down, which can lead to more turnovers and missed tackles for the opposition. Looking ahead, the addition of Henry could push the Packers' Super Bowl odds into a whole new stratosphere. Current betting lines have Green Bay around +6, 0 to win it all, But if Henry joins the team, those odds could drop significantly, perhaps by as much as +2, 500 or more, as the team's chances of making a deep playoff run increase dramatically. Derrick Henry isn't just a running back, he's an X-factor in postseason scenarios, especially in cold weather games where his power and stamina shine brightest. His presence could be the difference maker in tight playoff battles, making Green Bay a nightmare for any opponent. This move also signals Green Bay's commitment to building a championship-caliber roster. For years, the team has been on the cusp, adjusting and trying to find the right pieces to push them over the edge. Adding Henry would send a clear message to the NFC and the league: the Packers mean business. It's about creating an unstoppable offensive front, one that can wear down defenses and control the tempo of the game. With a back like Henry, Green Bay would establish a dominant run game that could set up explosive play-action passes, turning the offense into a well-oiled machine that's tough to stop. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet. The trade rumors are just that, rumors, but they're grounded in some real strategic thinking from both sides. The Ravens could be looking to rebuild after some tough years, and the Packers are always looking to add that missing piece to their puzzle. If this deal materializes, it's going to be a historic move that could redefine the NFC North and set Green Bay on a path toward sustained success. It's not just about adding a star, it's about transforming the entire team's identity, making them more physical, more balanced, and more dangerous than ever. All in all, if Derrick Henry does make his way to Green Bay, fans will need to get ready for a season of relentless power football, strategic mastery, and a team that's ready to take on anyone in the league. It's an exciting time, no doubt, and the potential for greatness is right there on the horizon. The Packers have always been about resilience, grit, and never backing down, and with Henry in the fold, that mentality gets a serious boost. The NFC North better watch out, because the Green Bay Packers are gearing up for a new era of dominance, and it could start with a blockbuster deal that makes history. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster move? Do you think Derrick Henry would be the perfect piece to push the Packers back into Super Bowl contention? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and whatever happens, you can count on us to keep you in the loop. Let's keep the passion alive and get ready for a season that could be legendary. Go Pack, go!